Dear soul, listen closely. The angels have a really important and urgent message just for you today. Something truly amazing, planned by God, is happening in your life right now. It's something deep that will forever change how you see your life, your special purpose, and the incredible, endless love God has for you. You're about to understand something huge. It won't just change your outlook. It will light up God's detailed plan for your life in ways you never thought possible. So really listen, open your heart wide. If you feel this message is for you, type, "I am ready to receive this blessing," in the comments below to show you're ready for the wonderful things coming your way. This message isn't about trying to be perfect. That's impossible. It's about holding on to strong faith, sincerely following God's lead, and deeply trusting that He's always guiding you. It's a clear call to see the divine purpose woven into every single moment, every challenge you've faced, every happy time, and every tear you've cried. Heaven is talking directly to you, friend. The angels are moving with purpose, and the divine plan, which started way back at the beginning of everything, is now speeding up and really getting going. There's a path made just for you, leading straight to what God wants for your life. This path is shining bright with unconditional love, divine wisdom, and deep understanding. It's a journey of amazing transformation, helping you become the incredible person God always knew you could be. The big question is, are you really ready to step into the destiny God has been carefully preparing for you, even before you knew it was yours? Right now, Archangel Michael steps up with a powerful, urgent message. A divine change, a huge transformation is happening. And this change directly involves the person who will be your future partner, your destined soulmate. This isn't just a passing moment or a lucky break. The truth, which might have been hidden, maybe even on purpose, is now coming out into the open. It reveals a soul connection that was meant to be planned long before either of you even knew the other existed. Forces that oppose God's will try hard to keep this hidden in the dark, to keep you both from seeing it. But now, God's pure, bright light has broken through, scattering the shadows. When God sets something sacred in motion, absolutely nothing and nobody can stop it. Your future partner is going through a major awakening right now. Something unexpected, deep, and very spiritual is stirring inside their soul. They might have been going about their life, not fully aware of the life-changing shift happening within them. But now, their heart is probably racing with a new awareness. Their thoughts might feel a bit jumbled for a moment, and a sudden, powerful realization is shaking up everything they thought they knew for sure. They're questioning things they once believed without a doubt. The old, familiar ways of their life are changing fast. They don't feel the same comfort or safety in the old routines anymore. God is gently opening their eyes, and they're starting to see things, to understand reality in ways they never imagined. This awakening isn't just a fleeting thought. It's a deep, supernatural knowing that has taken hold of their entire being, from the bottom of their soul to the way they think and see the world. They feel an unexplainable, strong pull toward you. There's a real, divine connection they can't ignore or just brush off. Even when you're not physically there, they feel your presence in their spirit, almost like a vital part of their soul has been calling out for yours for a long, long time. Their emotions might feel overwhelming, like a powerful storm of feelings they never expected or understood before. Maybe they missed the subtle hints before, overlooked the whispers of destiny. But now God is making those signs impossible to miss crystal clear. The way you two fit together is becoming obvious. The path is set, and their heart is waking up fully to the deep truth. You're the one they were always meant to be with. The mere thought of possibly losing you is starting to feel unbearable to them. And every moment spent apart feels like a moment lived outside of what God planned for their life. The signs they might have ignored or dismissed before are now shining brightly, like guiding lights leading them straight to you. They now understand, with shocking clarity, just how much they care for you, how deeply they want you in their life, and how incredibly powerful this connection truly is. The doubts, fears, and insecurities that used to trouble their heart have lost their power. They don't have a hold anymore. They're no longer clinging to past hurts or anxieties that clouded their view. All that negativity is being completely washed away by God's cleansing grace. As they bravely step into a new season of faith, unwavering love, and God-guided purpose, they are ready to do whatever it takes to protect, nurture, and cherish this sacred bond. They are prepared to fight for it, to honor it, and to make sure this relationship is built firmly on the solid ground of God's love and eternal truth. Because God's self planned it. The angels are cheering. Heaven itself is celebrating. This union, this sacred connection, is about to come together in a way that will change your life forever. Archangel Michael declares loud and clear that every obstacle, every barrier that seemed to stand in the way of this union, is now being removed step by step. The walls that once separated you are crumbling down. The chains, whether real or just feelings, that once held your future partner back are breaking completely. A clear, open path is being made for this holy connection to finally happen. Your future partner's mind is flooded with feelings they never saw coming, yet they can't escape the undeniable truth. Their soul is crying out, longing for what God has carefully planned for them. And God, in His endless wisdom and power, is making a way where there seemed to be no way before. The universe itself is lining everything up perfectly. Every moment, every step taken, every seemingly random meeting is coming together with amazing divine accuracy. The timing is absolutely perfect. Your future partner might not have fully realized it before, maybe even resisted it, but this is the moment they've unknowingly been waiting for. Whether they consciously knew it or not, their heart is now filled with a mix of deep excitement and understandable awe, maybe even a little bit of fear, as they step into a new reality where love isn't just a far-off dream, but a real destiny they were always meant to live out. God has been carefully preparing them for this exact moment. They now clearly see you in their future, and that future is solid, unwavering. Nothing can change that now, because it has already been written permanently in God's divine master plan. The scripture in Jeremiah 29 verse 11 reminds us of this deep truth. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. This divine connection, this sacred union, is a core part of that beautiful plan. God is working everything together for good, carefully lining up every step, every moment, and every meeting to bring you together at the perfectly chosen time. Your future partner is going through a deep spiritual transformation, guided gently and powerfully by the Holy Spirit. And every part of their being, their heart, mind, and soul, is reaching out to you, feeling an undeniable pull, maybe like an empty space in their heart that they now realize only you can fill. Heaven is rejoicing because God's perfect plan is unfolding exactly as it was always meant to. The angels are singing beautiful songs, celebrating because the moment of divine connection is incredibly close. Archangel Michael reveals that the veil has been lifted, the spiritual fog has cleared, and the Lord is moving in mysterious, powerful, and wonderful ways. Now, your future partner's heart, soul, and spirit are fully prepared, open, and willing to accept what was always meant to be. No force, no opposing power, no negative strategy can stand against this divine union anymore. Any attempts by negativity to interfere have completely failed, and God's truth has won gloriously. The universe has spoken. The path forward is lit up. Your future partner is on their way, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and their heart is already yours completely. The journey toward you is reaching its high point, its peak, and divine timing is coming into full, wonderful effect. Doors that were once locked tight are now swinging wide open. Opportunities, relationships, lucky coincidences that once seemed totally impossible are now suddenly within reach. God is literally moving mountains, rearranging things just for you. Archangel Michael declares with authority that a major, deep shift has taken place. Your future partner has discovered something, found a truth that has left them completely and utterly changed. Their heart is pounding with this realization. Their mind is racing, trying to fully grasp the depth and meaning of what has just been shown to them. Everything has changed dramatically in an instant. This revelation is absolutely not a coincidence. It has been perfectly planned by God. Every seeming delay, every frustrating setback, every difficult challenge along the way was actually part of God's perfect, detailed plan to bring you both together at this exact moment. And now, that moment has finally arrived. Everything is falling into place harmoniously, just as it was always meant to. This love, this deep connection, this shared destiny, it is all coming together beautifully according to God's perfect will. Now is the time for you to embrace it fully. Open your heart wider than ever before. Step forward bravely in faith and prepare yourself to receive the incredible blessing that has been divinely prepared specifically for you. Your future partner has seen the undeniable truth, and now absolutely nothing will keep them from moving purposefully toward you. This is the moment you have both, consciously or unconsciously, been waiting for. And it is finally wonderfully here. There is a deep awakening happening, a powerful stirring within their soul that can no longer be ignored or pushed down. A fundamental realization has hit them, and no matter how much they may have subconsciously resisted it in the past, they can no longer deny the overwhelming truth. Deep inside, they feel a real shift, a fundamental change, a divine calling toward you that goes beyond ordinary time, space, and human logic. They know now, with absolute, unshakable certainty, that you are the one. You are the person their soul has been searching for, perhaps across lifetimes. The person they were always destined to find. This love isn't ordinary. It is sacred, powerful, deep, and everlasting. It has been written in the stars, etched into the very fabric of the universe, long before you both even knew it existed. And now, it is rapidly becoming real. The sheer weight of this truth might feel almost overwhelming, but at the same time, it brings a deep peace, a sense of rightness they've never known before. They are moving, running toward you, not out of fear, panic, or desperation, but out of a deep, unwavering certainty that you are an essential part of God's perfect design for their life. This is not just a love born of chance or circumstance. This love has been ordained by heaven itself. Isaiah 60 verse 22 speaks powerfully here. When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. And dear one, the time is now. The divine planning of this incredible love story is unfolding right before your very eyes. The pieces of the puzzle that once seemed scattered and disconnected are now seamlessly coming together, forming a beautiful picture. The divine blessing is flowing freely, and God's unmistakable favor is upon you both. His promises are not distant dreams. They are alive, vibrant, and actively showing up in your life in ways you might not even fully grasp yet. The divine connection that was established long before the very foundation of the world is being revealed, brought into the light. And absolutely nothing can stand in the way of what has already been set in motion by the Creator. Heaven is speaking through signs, synchronicities, and gut feelings. The angels are celebrating this upcoming union, and the love that was always meant to be is coming into full, glorious bloom. Your future partner sees you now with entirely new eyes, eyes opened by grace. They recognize your presence not just physically, but deeply within their heart, in their spirit, in their very core. Every lingering fear, every nagging doubt, every hesitation they once carried is being thoroughly washed away, dissolved by the undeniable presence of divine love. They might have resisted this deep truth before, perhaps try to explain it away, trying to push it aside with logic. But now, they can no longer ignore the mounting signs, the inner knowing. God is speaking directly to their soul, and their soul is finally truly listening. Every thought, every powerful emotion, Every vivid dream is pointing them directly toward you. They feel it deep within their spirit. A love so powerful, so profound, so all-encompassing that it can no longer be contained or denied. This is not just a simple human emotion. It is a divine revelation. It is a spiritual awakening, a moment of unmatched clarity that changes absolutely everything. They might have spent time searching, wandering, questioning, perhaps feeling lost. But now they know. They know with certainty that you are fundamentally part of their destiny, that your souls have been intentionally woven together by God's perfect, loving plan. Nothing and no one can separate what God's self has joined together. The heavy chains of fear are breaking, shattering into pieces. The illusions and distortions of the past are fading away like mist in the morning sun, and their heart is opening wide, receptive, ready to fully embrace what has always been meant to be. This journey has not been easy for either of you. There have been trials, tough times, moments of deep doubt, and seasons of long waiting. But every single moment, every difficult challenge, every hardship faced has been carefully preparing them, and you, for this divine appointment. God does not waste pain. He uses it skillfully to refine us, to strengthen us, and ultimately, to align us perfectly with His divine will. And now, they see clearly. They finally understand why certain doors had to firmly close, why certain paths had to abruptly end, why certain painful lessons had to be learned. It was all purposefully leading them here, to you, to this extraordinary love, to the ultimate fulfillment of God's divine plan. They feel an energy, an unseen force unlike anything they have ever known before. It is not simply attraction or a passing feeling. It is something far greater. It is the very movement of heaven itself. It is the undeniable work of God, pulling them forward irresistibly, removing every single obstacle and clearing the path directly toward you. The angels are actively guiding them, whispering the truth they might have resisted for a long time. This is the love that has been written in the heavens. The love that was always destined, always meant to be. They can no longer deny it. The thought of losing you now is unbearable, the pain too great to even consider. The weight of this truth is so heavy upon their heart that it ignites a holy fire within them, pushing them, compelling them into decisive action. They are ready, truly ready, ready to step fully into their purpose, ready to embrace what has always been written in the stars for them. They're surrendering, not out of weakness or defeat, but out of deep trust. Surrender, in this sense, isn't giving up. It is giving in completely to God's perfect will. It is the ultimate act of faith, the conscious decision to step forward in full confidence, knowing that what is meant to be will undoubtedly come to pass. Heaven has already declared it. Destiny is actively unfolding. This love is sacred, unshakable, unstoppable. It is infinitely more than just a human connection. It is divine alignment, ordained personally by the Creator of all things. Nothing, absolutely nothing, can stand in the way of what God has spoken into existence. No perceived setback is too big. No lingering fear is too strong. No delay, however long, can cancel what God has permanently planned. The journey toward you has earnestly begun. Every barrier that once stood firmly in the way is being systematically removed, taken apart. The obstacles that seemed impossible to overcome, the towering walls that were once so tall, are now crumbling rapidly, turning to dust. Nothing can stop the irresistible flow of divine will that is powerfully pushing your future partner toward you. Every force that tried desperately to keep them apart from you, whether it be internal doubt, external fear, deep-seated insecurity, or negativity's calculated plans, has been made. Utterly powerless, the chains that once bound their spirit and heart have been completely shattered by God's own mighty hand. The fears that once held them back, paralyzed them from embracing their true purpose, from stepping boldly into the love that was always meant to be theirs, are being decisively replaced by a profound, unwavering faith. Their heart is no longer paralyzed by anxiety or uncertainty. The heavy, oppressive burden of second-guessing, the endless questions that clouded their thoughts for so long, are now being swiftly swept away. The fog has lifted. Clarity has come like a brilliant, piercing light, illuminating the path ahead clearly. No longer will they hesitate. No longer will they doubt. They are moving forward now with renewed purpose, unwavering, steadfast in their trust in God's perfect plan. They're no longer resisting, no longer questioning the divine direction that is being laid out clearly before them. The way is clear. The road ahead is straight. They are following the unmistakable voice of God. Every step they take is now aligned perfectly with His will. And as they move, they are consciously allowing His loving hand to guide them gently yet firmly into the love story that has always been written specifically for them. A story that was set into motion long before they ever took their very first breath. This love is not just a mere possibility. It is their certain destiny. They are being led, guided, drawn by a force far greater than themselves. A divine force that is simultaneously gentle and overwhelmingly powerful, steady and undeniably present. Every part of their being is being drawn irresistibly toward you. Not because they have simply chosen it, but because it was always divinely meant to be this way. It is a pull that defies logical explanation, a deep soul longing that cannot be ignored or silenced. Every moment of their life, every challenge they faced, every triumph celebrated, and every setback endured has been a crucial piece of the grand puzzle. And now, finally, all the pieces are falling perfectly into place. Everything is aligning in beautiful, perfect harmony. Their soul, once restless, searching, and perhaps feeling incomplete, is now finding profound peace. It is prepared, settled, ready for what is coming. Their heart, once hesitant, guarded, perhaps wounded, is now wide open, fully receptive, ready to receive the extraordinary love that has been destined specifically for them. This love is not fleeting, temporary, or conditional. It is eternal, timeless, anchored firmly in the unfailing promises of God's self. And they're stepping into this love now with full surrender, complete trust, knowing deep within that it is exactly what they were created for. The realization has come to them in its complete fullness. There is no longer any internal resistance, no longer any inner struggle. They cannot fight what has already been written irrevocably in the divine script. The weight of this truth has become utterly undeniable. The truth that you were always meant to be with them. That this connection is sacred, holy, and ordained personally by God. Their heart is now fully aware, fully alive, vibrantly awake to the divine truth of your destined union. They are coming to you, drawn inescapably by a force that transcends all human understanding, driven passionately by a love that is pure, holy, and utterly unshakable. This is the love that heaven itself has blessed. This is the love that the angels rejoice over, witnessing its unfolding. This is the love that God has personally set into motion, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can possibly stop it. No more frustrating delays, no more crippling hesitation, no more paralyzing wondering if this is the right thing. The time has finally come. It is now. The chains that once held them back, restrained their spirit, have been definitively broken, completely dissolved by the mighty, loving hand of God. The fears that once kept them separated from you have been effectively silenced, replaced by the overwhelming peace and profound certainty of divine truth. They are walking freely now, stepping boldly, confidently into their shared destiny. They are no longer the person they were just yesterday. They have been fundamentally transformed. They have been refined, purified in the holy fire of God's unconditional love. And now they know, without a single shadow of a doubt, that this love is real. It is not a fantasy. It is not merely a dream. It is an essential part of a much greater, much more beautiful divine plan. A plan that God, the all-knowing creator of all things, has been meticulously orchestrating since the very dawn of time. You, dear friend, are entering a remarkable season of divine manifestation. What was once a cherished dream, a secret vision held within your heart's deepest desire, is now being made tangible, real. What was once just an idea, a whispered hope in moments of quiet reflection, is now becoming a living, breathing, vibrant reality. God has seen your unwavering faith. He has heard every single one of your prayers. He knows intimately the longings, the deepest desires of your heart. And now He is aligning everything perfectly for your ultimate good. Every moment you've patiently waited, every prayer you've earnestly whispered in the quiet stillness of the night has been heard attentively. Heaven has been listening. The celestial beings, the angels, have been watching intently. And now everything is coming into perfect divine alignment. The time you've been waiting for, anticipating, longing for, is finally here. The miracle you've prayed for fervently is now at your very doorstep. The breakthrough you've hoped for against hope is finally upon you. The divine blessing is flowing over you. God has heard your heart's sincere cry, and now He is releasing His abundant favor over your life. Every prayer offered, every moment of complete surrender has led directly to this precise moment. Heaven is moving actively in ways you cannot yet fully see or comprehend, but you will soon understand. The intricate divine plans that were set in motion long before you ever knew them are now unfolding rapidly right before your very eyes. The angels are rejoicing exuberantly in heaven, singing glorious praises of this moment. The sacred moment when God's perfect plan for your life is coming to magnificent fruition. Step forward courageously in faith. This is emphatically not the time to doubt. This is certainly not the time to hesitate. This is the moment of divine confirmation and fulfillment. God has promised you this love, and now it is time for you to embrace it wholeheartedly, with all of your heart, mind, and soul. Believe fervently in the promise. Trust implicitly in the perfect divine timing of God. The waiting period is over. The season of preparation is drawing to a close, and the glorious season of manifestation is beginning. Heaven has spoken. The angels are declaring it. Your unique, beautiful love story is unfolding right now, right before your very eyes, and it will surely amaze you. It will leave you breathless in awe because it is far greater than anything you could have ever possibly imagined for yourself. It is more beautiful, more profound, more sacred, more divine than you ever thought possible. This is the love that has been eternally written in the stars. This is the love that was set into motion long before the very foundations of the earth. Love ultimately wins. Faith is always rewarded. God's promises are being fulfilled tangibly right now in your life. His word never returns empty. His plans are always perfect, and this love, this sacred union, is an integral part of His perfect plan for you. Prepare your heart, ready your spirit, for the season of divine love has truly arrived. If you receive this message, if you hear the divine call, open your heart wide, wider than ever before, and embrace the magnificent blessing that is coming directly to you. This is the moment you have been patiently waiting for. It is time now to step fully into the glorious fullness of God's perfect plan for your life. Do not hold back. Do not hesitate. The time is unequivocally now. The season of divine love is upon you, and it is unlike anything you have ever experienced before. Trust implicitly that God has been meticulously preparing you for this very moment. And now it is time to walk boldly, courageously into the love He has lovingly set aside specifically for you. You are entering into a completely new season of your life, a season of tangible manifestation, powerful breakthrough, and profound divine love. What once seemed distant, remote, unattainable, or uncertain is now becoming a living, breathing reality. What was once only a dream, an image held tenderly in your heart, will soon be seen clearly with your own eyes. What was once a hope, a deep desire you carried silently in the quiet, sacred moments of your soul, is now becoming a living, fulfilled promise. This is absolutely not a coincidence. This is perfect divine timing, and it is unfolding exactly, precisely as it was always meant to. The journey has truly begun, and is leading you inescapably to the love that was always meant to be yours. This love was written in the stars, ordained long before you could even begin to imagine it. It is a love that transcends ordinary time, that flows naturally from the deepest, hidden places of your heart and soul. You have waited patiently, you have prayed fervently, and you have trusted steadfastly. Every single step, every challenging trial, every season of waiting has purposefully led you to this very moment. And now, you are about to witness the mighty hand of God move in ways you never expected, ways that will leave you utterly speechless in awe of His infinite power, grace, and love. The angels are with you constantly, cheering you on, surrounding you with their protective divine presence, guiding you with celestial love and radiant light. Heaven is rejoicing because the magnificent divine plan is being revealed, unveiled, and nothing, absolutely nothing at all, can stand in its way. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable, unconquerable, are being miraculously cleared. The doubts that once clouded your mind, obscured your vision, are dissipating like mist. Your heart is being opened fully, prepared to receive the overwhelming fullness of God's love, and His perfect plan is unfolding with divine precision and timing. Trust implicitly in His timing, for it is always perfect. And know this: He will never, ever leave you alone on this sacred journey. The time has finally come. Your unique love story, one that has been intricately written in the very fabric of creation itself, is about to unfold in a way that will leave you absolutely speechless. This is the moment you have been profoundly waiting for. The moment when God's perfect plan is revealed in ways you never thought possible. Heaven is rejoicing. The angels are singing, filling the heavens with their glorious praises. Love is here. It is alive. It is real, palpable, and it is utterly unstoppable. No opposing force, no negative power, no conceivable obstacle can stop what God's self has sovereignly set in motion. This love, this divine connection, was always, always meant to be. Now is the time for it to come to beautiful fruition. The time is now, and it is your time. Embrace the divine love that is here for you, and let it completely transform your life in ways far beyond your wildest dreams. Amen.